Louise Phillips, we're here at your launch night for The Game Changer.
Thank you, Vincent. Yeah.
It's a pretty heavy-going novel in some respects when you think about the psychological background for Kate Pearson.
Yeah, I think like all my novels are quite dark, but I hope they also have an element of hope. Using the same word twice, that's really bad for a writer, isn't it? So yeah, I kind of tend to look at people who are on the edge or vulnerable and then sort of put them through the mill and then hopefully save them in the end. Yeah.
No, because you go to some dark places, I think, here. And this Kate Pearson, she has a memory that's suppressed, and that becomes more and more apparent, I think, as we go through the novel.
Yeah, I think memory is really interesting because none of us actually have complete memory of the earlier parts of our lives, and even if we remember an event quite clearly, the way memory works is that every time you go back to that event, you're actually compromising your memory of it. So what you might have remembered 10 years ago is different to what you remember today. So I suppose memory is suspect. You can't really depend on it. And when somebody like Kate has gone through a traumatic experience, you also have the kind of disassociation and memory gaps. And that's great for a crime novel because it feeds into those missing jigsaw pieces. And as the story evolves, it's, between the reader and Kate, we're putting those pieces back together again.
Okay, yeah. But we also delve into the world of cult in this novel.
Yeah.
Is that something new for Ireland, or is it something that we've had a long time?
No, I think there have been cults in Ireland, and there are actually cult busters in Ireland, people who do bust cults, yeah. And so I suppose one of the reasons I was drawn to it was I was drawn to the whole idea of manipulation in groups, and also I think Ireland is at a particular time whereby a lot of people have lost their religion. Yeah. They're looking for something else, and vulnerable people can be taken in. And most cults actually start off as a very supposedly like a good organization, but the more people get invested, then the more darker the situation can become. Okay. So just let me ask you something else then. You mentioned in your speech here for the launch that using real places and people, if possible, was a very integral part of your writing. I noticed in the book you use the man on the bridge, this photographer that stood here for 50 years. Yes. Is he something you have a personal experience of? Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Dublin. My parents and my grandparents are from Dublin, and the man on the bridge basically recorded history and family history as opposed to the city's history or national history. But within that, then he also obviously recorded the change as the years went by. But no, he was kind of an iconic figure. He was like the man behind the camera. So he captured the memories, but very few people actually had any conversation with him. But he was an important man.
Yeah. Do you actually have a photograph taken by him?
Yes. I don't think you can grow up in Dublin. And I think he was very entrepreneurial. He would catch everybody, like whether it was coming out of the cinema or maybe first Holy Communion or a couple on their first date. The man on the bridge was there to
to do it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Louise Phillips, thanks for talking to us this evening. Thanks.
No, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks.
Thank you.